remote versus face-to-face work. So the beautiful thing that came out of COVID is the insurance business. I'll just say this up front. The insurance business is a dinosaur. Everybody in the insurance business is 5 or 10 years behind the technological innovations we see in other industries. And one of the things that we're way behind on, had been at least up to 2020, is the ability to do this business remotely, sight unseen, not in front of a prospect. Okay. There were shops and agencies that were doing it, but man, it was small. I think I had like 1 or 2 telesales agents back in beginning of 2020. All that changed when COVID shut everybody down. In some states, you couldn't even door knock. And carriers like mine or agencies like mine had to pivot because we saw the writing on the wall. Nobody wants to do face-to-face anymore. And then concurrently, the trend in work became a remote style of working. I mean, I have personal friends that work at Unum that only go in once or twice a week here in Chattanooga. They love being at home. They can get all their work done at home, arguably probably a little more productive. And so I think this culture of remote working has really seeped in across the board in all industries. And so what we've seen, and because of how we've adapted, probably 95% of our agents are now remote at the DIG agency. They don't want to see people face to face. But with that said, the point of all this is to say, you have to decide, what are you best suited for? Are you the style of agent that can sell sight unseen, over the phone, or maybe over a Zoom call? Some products support that. Or do you just prefer to sell the old-fashioned way, knocking on a door or pre-setting an appointment, sitting down with the prospect and trying to sell them a policy? I have found now, I think nowadays with the training and how we've implemented our agency, more people are suited for telesales than I originally imagined a year ago. However, there are some people who are better off face-to-face. I don't think that one strategy is more difficult than the other. I used to say telesales was that way. But when we ramped up our free lead program, we really worked on building up our training. I saw that people could do it if they would follow the system. So I'm much more neutral. I think you got to follow your instinct and gut. In other words, do you do better in front of people live? Well, if that's the case, do face-to-face. Most of the products that are out there support it, and it absolutely still works. Don't ever trust anybody that says, look, guys, face-to-face is a failed business model. It's not true. It still absolutely works. Likewise, for telesales, look, if you like the idea of the remote style of business, you want to work from home, you don't want to fight traffic, you like talking to people over the phone, and it's a good setup for you, the same is true for telesales. It is a model that absolutely works as long as you join an agency that has a system, of course, that has it all working for you. So long story short, figure out where you best align. So then all of this, again, everything we talked about is informing you where you should go.